Welcome in Exiles to another video, guys. I can't tell you how excited I am for tomorrow. We're finally getting the update for Path of Exile 1 with the Secrets of Atlas. So, I thought, what, I'm going to log in and play my Berserker in Standard just to get a feel of what's to come. Because as soon as I saw the Ascendancy changes for Berserker, it solidified my league start, guys. And then I saw the axe. Did you guys see that amazing new axe that is coming out? I mean, this axe right here. You see this axe? I hope this is not a crazy hard to get axe, because I want this axe, and I don't want it to be like 100 div to get this axe, man. I hope it's not like insane to get, because I really want to make videos utilizing this axe. I have so many good ideas for this axe. And yes, I have no filter. Like, my filter is not really turned on. I'm just in standard, goofing off here. This is why I've always wanted to get Crucible back, so we can make stuff like this. This weapon is insane. Like, this character is pretty insane. I could have a better ring. Look at these gloves. Pretty insane, huh? Crazy gear. This character's insane. But, I mean, the patch we're getting, I'm going to go over this real quick. So let's just take a look. So I'm getting the feel of the Berserker, getting the feel of Path of Exile 1 again. Just messing around in standard, getting ready for tomorrow. Getting my POBs ready, and I'm pretty sure I've already decided that I'm going to league start Berserker. And I want to show you guys why here. I want to show you why I am league starting the Berserker. Look at this. Ascendancy changes. Defy Pain. So they're reworking Defy Pain. So when you gain a Defiance charge for 10 seconds on losing life to an enemy hit, no more than once every 3 seconds, 0.3 seconds. So each Defiance charge that you get causes you to gain 3% of missing unreserved life before being hit per Defiance. Guys, do you know how insane that is? Like, right now, that's like a free Defiance of Destiny, right? Now imagine, once if you ever used the Defiance of Destiny, you know how powerful this is. This thing is insane. So you could get up to 30% at 10 Defiance stacks. That is absolutely insane. So you're just getting a free Defiance of Destiny from the Ascendancy point Defy Pain. And Defy Pain is actually really easy to get. Like, if you wanted to get that for your first point, you could get Defy Pain and pretty much get a free Defiance of Destiny right off the rip. Right off the rip, that is absolutely insane for survivability. Just to have that, like, as your first Ascendancy point. I'm thinking hardcore players. Like, this would give, like, there might even be some hardcore players playing Berserker. Who knows? But this is absolutely insane. This is really good. Because before, Defy Pain was not really good. I mean, I've tried several things with it, but it just wasn't good. It wasn't worth it. There was always something else you could use, especially for Ascendancy jewels and all that stuff, and it just wasn't worth it to take it. You lose damage, and it was just a little bit of extra armor, and you had to have 10 stacks to actually be worth anything. But now, it will always have some use, even at a couple stacks, because you're getting that free Defiance of Destiny. Next, the Blitz Ascendancy has been replaced with Gore Dancer. Guys, 30% of your life leech is instant. Do you know how insane this is? 30%? 30%? Bro, this is insane. And it doesn't require any quirky, you don't have to have stacks of any. It's straight up Gore Dancer. 30% instant life leech. And on the skill tree, we already can get a 10% right here. That is 40% instant leech. And you don't have any downside, so it's not like Vol Pact where you have to you can't recover life from anything but leech. This is just 40% instant leech, and then you have the regular leech. This will change a lot of mechanics with leech items. Oh my gosh, this is going to change the game. This is like build defining stuff right here. This is absolutely brilliant by GGG. I commend them for making these amazing changes to the Berserker, because I mean the Berserker's pretty awesome, but this makes we might actually see the Berserker at like the highest percent played class this league. You know, I'm thinking the Berserker's going to be up there. 30% instant leech, 40% with the node on your tree. You use that with Defy Pain, with your free Defiance of Destiny. And let's just say you just want to stack missing unreserved life. So you can stack this, you can get the life, what's it called? Where you can get like more life percentage increase. I forgot what the corrupt thing it is. It's like the, what is that? I forgot the name of the little item that you update these with that gives you, so you can get up to like 30% or something like that. So this would be, so let's just say we had a max out Defiance of Destiny. That'd be like 30%. And then you have this, another 30%. That's 60% unreserved life for being hit. And on top of that, you have Gore Dancer, 30% instant life leech, 40% if you get the node. That's insane. And then this last one, I have a video, guys. You can check it out here. I'll link the video in the description, where I tested this item called Ancestral Ring. It was like an Ancestral Ring in, let's see where, Ancestral Commander. What's that ring? Let's see unique rings. Okay, here we go. Where's that ring at? Here. Where it's at? Warrior's Legacy. Okay, so I have a video where I tried this ring out. The downside is this: 20% less attack speed. But what it does is it makes your strike skill target the previous location. Now I have a video using this with Molten Strike of the Zenith, and essentially what would happen is it would double the projectiles. So you would swing, and then the strike skill would also swing again and double the projectiles. So you'd have double the projectiles. Now the only problem that made me not want to use this ring anymore is because 20% less attack speed was insane. Like, it made you attack so slow that it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth wasting a ring slot on that. But now they have given us Ancestral Fury, which gives us that same ability with no attack speed penalty, on top of all the other cool stuff that you get with the Berserker. I mean, this is going to be absolutely insane, guys. I'm definitely going to be testing this out. I'm going to be testing all the melee skills. We're going to be making all new melee builds, guys, because, I mean, this changes everything. I really want to do something with this ring. I even made a video trying different skills with it. Again, I'll link it in the description so you can see the potential of this. So probably people aren't really talking about this right here, because they just don't explore as much as I do. But I explore a lot of crazy stuff, so I have tried this. I made a video on it. Check it out below. The potential of this is really insane. We'll have to see how good this is. We'll have to see. But this has a lot of potential. Now, the other thing is the new unique axe. Now, I want to look at this, guys. This is pretty cool. Not POE 2. We don't want to go to POE 2, DB. I don't want to play POE 2. No, sir. I want to play POE 1. Okay. So here we have it. The Stallcaller Abyssal Axe. When I saw this in the live presentation, the reveal, oh man, and so they were right. They were like, this is too cool to leave out. They wanted to show this bad boy. This axe is going to be insane. Finally, we have a unique axe, another unique axe added to the game. That's actually really banger. Like, this has really good potential. Really good. It depends on how good we can make this Starfall. Because of course, you understand how this works. The gems that you link in this 6 link will be like powering up the Starfall, right? It already has increased area effect. You have critical strike chance. And this is pretty good too. Physical damage as extra damage of a random element. Now, I suspect level 55, right? I don't think this is going to be super expensive. So this is going to be a great weapon for my Berserker just to get started. And I'm hoping, I'm praying, guys, that it's not incredibly hard to get. because I do not want to be paying 20 divines, 50 divines, 100 divines to get this axe and start making footage on it, start testing with it. I have so much stuff that I want to test with this. I mean, this could potentially make your Cyclone pretty much just full screen clear. So it's not going to be like the Cyclone itself full screen, but the actual Starfalls like hitting everything, like the area of effect, how it covers it. Because in the video, it looked like it covers a lot of area, and it doesn't really show. They don't really show the links of it, so we don't know if they were doing increased area or anything like that. What their 6-link setup was with this, but this has a lot of potential for starters. Before you start getting into the in-game axes and maces and all that great stuff, crafted mirror-based weapons, that's further down the road. But this is going to be a pretty good contender. Now, some of these items are actually pretty interesting. Like this, I can see this being used for the Shield Crush. Like, this is going to make Shield Crush insane, right? So the armor from equipped shield is doubled. And there is a shield that has like a ton of armor and energy shield. So you would just use that energy shield, and you would use an energy shield chest. You wouldn't even care about armor. You could also do an evasion-based armor, and then use... you could use an evasion-based armor and use... where it's at? Iron reflexes. So there's... like, just off the top of my head, I'm already theory crafting various things you can do that. Like, this is going to be very powerful. And it's low level, so it shows that it's not going to be very expensive to get. So, I mean, there's going to be so many melee builds that you can play. Like, you go Shield Crush right off the rip. If this is not, like, super hard to get, I mean, you could have a Shield Crush build up and running very easily. And, now this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. So, non-instant war cries you use yourself have no cooldown. Now, I mean, this is going to give you arthritis, guys. Like, I'm just saying, like, you're going to have crazy wrist pain if you use this item. But this gives some open potential to some kind of Warcry builds. Because the Warcries cost additional life, 15% of your life. This will open up the potential for Warcry builds depending on all the new stuff we're going to have. We'll have to see what everything we can do, because they didn't reveal everything. We got new crafting mods you can put on items. You got a whole bunch of new stuff with mercenaries. You know, I'm seeing this level 60 helmet. Good stats, has the armor, has the strength. Non-instant war cries yourself have no cooldown. I mean, this is really good. I feel like you could probably make a Warcry build with this. Some kind of Warcry build. I'm just thinking. There's a lot of stuff I'm going to be trying this patch, guys. Like, I'm so excited to get back in the Path of Exile. I'm so excited to see new items. Like, look at this. Chieftain going to be insane. Chieftain's going to want this so bad. What level is it? Oh, gosh. Level 80, guys. You know this is going to be... Like, right, this is like some kind of Uber ring, right? This ring's going to be a chase item. Like, every chieftain's going to want this. Righteous Fire. Explodey Chieftain. I mean, this is insane. Damage penetrates fire resistance equal to your over. Bro. Chieftain can get like 300%. Like, you could go all the way to the maximum cap of fire resistant penetration with this. Like, you can max it out. You wouldn't even have to curse the enemy. Like, you'll have so much with the Chieftain. And on top of that, it has really good stats, like 50%. Like, this is nothing. This is nothing to the Chieftain. You even get 49 strength, and some additional fire damage, and percent maximum life. Insane. This is actually a really good flask. Wine of the Prophet. Let's see. Level 27, guys. So there is potential for this to be, like, you know, fairly easy to obtain. Got a low level to use. There's a high chance that this is not really hard to get. And if that's the case, I'm going to be using this early on as soon as I can get it. If it's cheap. If it's easy to find or cheap to get, this would be very worth it. Because it just gives you... I mean, you get the divination buff for 20 seconds. You put this on use when reach maximum charges. You're going through a map, you're just shredding, mapping. You're just gonna be gaining random buffs like every few seconds for 20 seconds. You know, on top of that, you can get shrines and all that stuff, but it's just gonna be giving you additional like shrine effects. Like these divination buffs are really cool, but there's just like shrines. But it's gonna be very interesting how each one works because it's based on divination cards. But this is like this is really interesting because it's brand new. We don't know how it's gonna work. And I thought the one with the headhunter, like you get the doctor, and you get the headhunter buffs with. I like this class is gonna be really fun just to play with. I mean, GGG, they're delivering big time with these items. Now this is the kind of items you want to see, right? Not in Path of Exile 2 where it's like everything is like crap. It's like, oh, it has this really cool line of text. Like, this is amazing. And then it has this line of text underneath, and it's like, dude, you just ruined the item. This is why Path of Exile 1 is far superior for me. They just have fun chase items. Just really fun items that enable you to have cool builds, make fun builds, and try new things. And they create items that are interesting. So look at that. All positive. It doesn't say lose all shrine buffs when this activates. That's something in Path of Exile 2 would put on this item. But no, it's just really nice. Gain random divination buffs. And it's brand new. Like, you get all the divination cards. You have to figure out what you can get. It'll be very interesting. But guys, we are ready for the patch. We got Settlers going core. Fantastic. So we're going to have Settlers going core. It's going to be easy. Like, I just started my new job, guys, so I may not get to play as much as usual, but I'm going to be playing a lot. But the Settlers going to be it's going to be carrying me on currency because I'm going to need that boat doing work while I'm at work because I don't want to get behind. A lot of the changes with the gems was really good. We got some Vol skill changes. This is pretty, yeah, they're pretty much, let's see, base and added damage, previous 114, it's now 75. So they brought down Vol Lightning Strike. I did do a build with Vol Lightning Strike with the Hate Forge in Thracia League. And it was really fun, but I can see why they're doing this. It was very OP. And I think they're just overall nerfing Lightning Strike anyways. Like, I'm pretty sure they nerfed Lightning Strike. Yep, 50% less damage. So, Lightning Strike may be still good, but it's not going to be, like, the top dog anymore. We got to find out what's going to be the top dog skill. They nerfed Molten Strike of Zenith. And, let's see what else. We got some buffs on some other kills. Like, did you guys see the Heavy Strike? Like, there was a Heavy Strike, change that I did see in the previews, guys. Let me take a look here. Now this is really cool. This is really cool. This Heavy Strike change. Where did I find that at? Additional secrets. Ah, yes, right here. Right here. Look at this. Increase in reductions to spell damage. Also apply to attack damage from the skill at 150% value. Look at the base damage and attack damage on this. This is insane. Now I have made a Heavy Strike build. Now here's the thing with Heavy Strike. It doesn't really look all that cool. It's not really a skill that you can see. It's not like a skill you can attach MTX to. However, this requires a staff, but this has a lot of potential. Look at this line here. 2% chance to deal double damage per 10 intelligence. Okay, now we're cooking. Are you telling me we can reach 100% double damage? 100% chance to deal double damage. Guys, I'm telling you, this Heavy Strike, this may be a new boss killing skill, like right in the making. I don't know how hard this is going to be to get, but I think we're going to be seeing 100% chance to deal double damage with this. And I don't know how I feel about that. I think that's going to be insane. Oh my god. So we're going to be 5% here. I mean, there were some other ways to deal double damage that I was. You got your affinity thing that gives you double damage. Like this could be the boss killer right here. This could be the Simulacrum Giga Farmer. You can stack massive amounts of energy shield, spell damage, intelligence, and then you'll have a 100% chance to deal double damage. Maybe some crit stuff we can do with this. I mean, there's a lot of things I'm thinking of that we could do with this. But I'm going to be starting a Berserker. And I'm going to be cooking so much with the Berserker. We're going to be trying everything, guys. Look at some of these changes. Now, this is cool. And this is just a teaser. It's just a teaser. It's just to give us a little taste of what's to come. This is 3 things. Imagine what there is to discover. This is just a few things they're showing us, teasing us. There could be more skills. Wave of Conviction of Tartarus. Heavy Strike of Tartarus. I don't know if I'm saying this word correctly. I'm ready for the comment that showed me how to pronounce this, because I make mispronounces all the time. If you have the pronunciation of this, let me know, because I want to say it correctly. I don't know how to say that word, but I'm sure they have other skills that's going to be part of this new skill gems. Now, I thought this looked pretty cool. Wave of Conviction looked pretty cool. They didn't really show us what this looks like. Now, I'm praying that this looks really cool, right? Because Heavy Strike doesn't have any really... Like, you can't even get MTX for it. So, we'll see. We'll see. This is all we got for the POE DB. Now, I'm expecting this to just fill with... Oh, man, I'm so excited. There's going to be so many new uniques. So much new stuff. We're going to have a lot of new... these crafting things show up on POE DB once the data mining starts happening. And I'm going to try to make as much videos and content as I can. Of course, I have to work Friday, guys. Dang on it. So I'm going to miss the league launch because I have to work. I just started the new job, and I can't miss any time. And I'm not a big enough YouTuber where I can just game. I have to game after work. But someday, maybe someday, we will have a huge YouTube channel where we can just focus on builds, focus on playing Path of Exile, and bringing out cool Path of Exile content. I thank everyone supporting and watching this long. If you're still watching, I hope you're enjoying the content. And I hope you're are excited as I am right now, because I'm just thinking of all the possibilities with these mods. What other infamous mods is there? We got the new mercenaries, new bosses. Guys, I am so excited. It's like Path of Exile is my favorite game in the whole world. It's like my favorite game of all time. I've been playing this game for over a decade, and they somehow still keep finding ways. They still keep finding ways to keep me coming back, and new stuff to play, new ideas, things we haven't experienced yet. I don't know how this company does it. I'm just so happy that they finally came to their senses and made some banger Path of Exile 1 content. I understand some people like Path of Exile 2, but man, you can't leave Path of Exile 1 in the dust. This is the game that made you. This is like one of the top games in the action RPG genre. So we can't leave this behind. We can't throw away our show horse. This is like your show horse right here, Path of Exile 1. We're probably going to have a record-breaking number of players here, because you've had a lot of people just come into Path of Exile 2. They're going to want to try this new patch just because of pure hype. Like, I've seen only positive hype for this patch. I haven't seen a lot of negative sentiment towards a lot of stuff. A lot of the nerfs that they did is what people wanted. Molten Strike of the Zenith, Lightning Strike. People want new metas. Like, we've been playing Lightning Strike, Molten Strike of the Zenith for like almost darn near a year, guys. Like, we haven't had new content for almost a year. And we've been playing Settlers for all that time with no changes. And I just love the new secrets that we have to find in this new patch. There's so much content. So guys, that's what I'm working on tonight, guys. I'm working on POB. I'm definitely going to be starting Berserker. We're going to be going Marauder, guys. And when I start Marauder, I pretty much do, like, I always do the same thing. Like, I'm not a min-maxer, right? I just kind of do the same thing. Like if I find a good two-hander, I'll go this way. I'll try to find a good two-hander. General, I'll try to find a good two-hander, go this route. Now I'll come down here. Usually this is the way I path. Like I usually don't need this right away. Gets more damage, some leech. Level 21. I'm trying to figure out what I don't really like min-max. I just kind of do. Because by the time I get to maps, I usually have enough regret orbs and reset passives that I can just kind of reset everything I don't need. I don't think they've changed anything on the passive tree. I think it's pretty much similar. But like this is like my basic starter right here. Like this gets me to level 18, right? And then from here, I just kind of grab stuff. I try to get to life nodes, armor. Pretty much the basic stuff. Get some fortification. But you know, we're playing in softcore. Like I don't care about a lot of survivability. But I will grab life just because I want to ease of life. But I usually just try to focus on like damage. Like this is like a skill tree that I would use like the weak start. Like I would go boom 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 boom, go up here, grab some of this. Like I have no trouble with leech starts in Path of Exile. But I'm not a min-maxer, you know. I'm not like trying to figure out the best like hardcore skill tree starter. I just like to get the basic nodes that I like to get. I just kind of wing it half the time. Unless I'm making like a final build where I have min-maxed everything that I can for what I can afford. And usually it depends on the weapon type. Then I'll kind of like restructure and show you guys like a real tree. But like guys, I'm not really a min-maxer on league starters. But for me, I just like to get damage in life. I feel like you can't go wrong with damage in life. And most of the times, if you save your regret orbs, especially with the new that Settlers Going Core. So we'll have access to regret orbs very easily. You'll have your settler ships, all that great stuff. You won't have any trouble with regret orbs. And you can use gold to respec. It's just like you can follow like a little fun league start like this and respec if you need to. It's very easy in Path of Exile 1, especially with the new changes. So I just kind of play how I want. It depends on what kind of weapons I find too. You know, if I find a good legendary that's like leveling unique, and I want to use that for the entirety of the campaign, or it gets me to a certain portion of the campaign, I'll kind of spec into it. But I try to focus on two-handers. This is kind of like a basic idea of what I'm going to do. But I think I'm ready. I'm ready for the new patch, guys. I'm just ready to explore and find out what's new in Path of Exile. Secrets of the Atlas. I even like the premise of it. It's like, find out what is the secrets of the Atlas. You got new content, new bosses, and pretty much new lore. I'm not even a big lore guy, right? I'm not a big lore guy. So, I mean, I follow some of the lore. I know the basics of what's going on, but I just don't, I'm not like an in-depth lore guy. But I'm always happy to see new story, new bosses, all that great stuff. So, I'm just playing a little bit of Path of Exile tonight. I figured I'd roll out this video, see how people's feeling, how you guys feeling about the new patch. And I just wanted to know if you guys are more excited than I am for the Berserker changes. Because as you know, melee is like one of my favorite archetypes in video games. Warriors, Berserkers. It's like my favorite. Two-handed weapons, just going berserk, doing insane damage, charging into the battle, fighting tons of enemies. That's like my favorite archetype in video games. So the fact that the Berserker is gonna be this insane is actually like I just feel like so excited. Like it's hard to explain. It's like Christmas, your first Christmas as a kid. That's how I feel right now. Like I can feel like butterflies in my stomach. I can feel my heart rate increasing just looking at the new content. I could just feel it's just like super exciting. It's like a feeling that I don't get very often because a lot of games just aren't really. They don't really give you that feeling, you know. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but Path of Exile is always the game that actually gives me the feeling of excitement, like super excitement. Like I'll be playing and I may almost die in when I'm trying to ascend, right? And my life drops to like 100 and almost die at the last boss to ascend. I can feel that in my heart. Like I can feel my heart rate like jump up a little bit. Like, oh my gosh, I almost had to restart Ascendancy Trial after I just spent like 20-30 minutes in there. So I you know that feeling. And when you drop like Divine Noise or a Mirror of Calandra, like when I first found my first Mirror of Calandra, I literally jumped out of my chair and ran around my entire apartment. That's how excited I was. No item drop has ever been more exciting than finding a Mirror of Calandra. None. Now, granted, I have not found a Headhunter or a Mageblood just off the ground. I found a Headhunter in that new, I forget that vendor, that new vendor that gives you uniques. I found a Headhunter from him. But by the time I found that Headhunter, guess how much they cost? They were like 5 divines. So I was like, man, I just found a Headhunter, but it's only worth 5 divines. Oh well, I'll just corrupt it, and I think I got hatred on it and sold it for like 10 divines. But yeah, it wasn't like the king it used to be. Now I did see in Path of Exile 2, they finally buffed the Headhunter. It's like, man, they're finally making some good changes in Path of Exile 2. But man, I'm just excited for Path of Exile 1. I'm just too excited. Like, I don't even have Path of Exile 2 installed right now, because even with those new changes, those new items, I want to play Path of Exile 1, man. I am a Path of Exile 1 fan. Alright guys, I think I've been ranting long enough. This is probably a long video. If you're still here at this point, I thank you. And I hope the excitement carries over. It's 10:25 p.m. Eastern Time. We're only a few hours away from the new league. How many hours we got, guys? Let's see. 17 hours. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, I can't wait to play. I'll be joining you guys. If you guys are off work, you're so lucky. I'll be joining you guys after work. I'll be starting the new league around 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And I might throw on my stream for my league start. If you guys want to hang out, if I'm live streaming, feel free to come by and be hyped together for the Berserker. But I think that's all I have for you guys. We're going to be cooking up a lot of stuff. Like I've been brainstorming a lot of stuff. I don't want to give too much away. I want it to be a surprise, some of the stuff that I do come out with. And yeah, get ready. Secrets of the Atlas comes out tomorrow. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're new to the channel so you don't miss out on future content. Check out my video about the new strike ring that we get as an ascendancy. It'll kind of give you an idea of what's to come. And yeah, just take a look through my channel if you're new here. I do a lot of crazy builds. I like to make a lot of tanky builds, melee builds, really fun. I'll play a little bit of minions. Sometimes I'll play spellcasters. But my main focus is usually melee because they've done so much changes to melee classes. They have so many buffs, and it's just really, really fun to find new and different things. So hit the like and subscribe, and I'll see you all tomorrow, guys. 17 hours. Get you some good rest, and be ready for tomorrow. Oh man, let's get ready. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.